Hey guys, Dr. Prometheus here. Welcome back to some more of our road to the show. We have our fourth pitching appearance this season. We're able to win our third, but it was a one hitter until the seventh or eighth to the seventh. So that was one thing.
It's the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp and the Columbus Clippers. Next is the designated.
So we need to. Okay, here we go.
Really needs to start making more contact, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games. That one in there, 0-1. It's very early, but it's make or break time for him right here. If he doesn't right the ship quickly, it's gonna.
There we go.
It's popped in the air into right, base hit, and a run into score. Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. You talk about strong hands, he's got them. That one was inside, and it got pretty deep in the zone, and he still got enough of it for the hit in the opposite field. Runner on the go, pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, not even close. This team knows the catcher doesn't have an elite arm, so they're doing the smart thing to test it here. The pitcher has to help the catcher by varying timing, stepping off, and breaking the runner's rhythm. It's a pop-up. And now 2 away. Runner at second here with 2 gone. Next up, Graham Pauley.
Hey, clutch up right here.
0-2, here's the pitch. Runner takes off for third. Now a flare off the bat.
Let's go.
Balls. The run scores from second. It's an RBI single. It's 2-0. Well, he comes through clutch with the
We start with
RBI
2
big
runs here in a boss battle to start it.
and give it a strong, balanced cut. Petey Halpin leading things off and takes a strike.
Ball.
Swing and a miss, late cut there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one is foul. We'll try again. Here's the 1-2 offering. And that one hit to first. De Los Santos. And saved at first.
Bro,
and
he's
no one
just
can get to
faster
the
than
bat
me.
in time. Man on first, Angel Martinez will hit next.
Runner.
Pitch, and there goes the runner from first. This one in for a strike. Low and safe. That is a stolen base.
One.
Dives, but it's off the glove. To first,
He's
not
safe.
in time. Everyone's safe. Back-to-back singles, passing the baton. Can't fault the infielder on a ball hit that hard. I know I'd be ruling it a base hit if I were doing the official scorer's job. Travis Bazzani in the box now takes strike 1. Big opportunity to do damage, but the hitter can't get over-aggressive, or it could backfire big time. Halpin, the lead runner at second. Martinez on at first with nobody out. Not getting over-aggressive in this moment. He's doing a nice job of shrinking the zone and forcing...
Why is the shortstop not where he should be? That's literally where the shortstop should be. Come on.
And next, the cleanup hitter, Chase DeLauder. That one's in there. Strike 1. Ball 1 there. Serious jam with the bases loaded and nobody out. He's gunning for the strikeout first, and then he needs to try and get a grounder for the double play. Tall task. Swings through it for the K. And a fine job keeping it close right there. Digging in next for the Clippers, Milan Tolentino. This is a prime opportunity right here. Way outside. That one ripped foul. Just
That's
off
in.
the
Ball
inside
2.
corner. Impeccable discipline to lay off of that one. Wow. Foul ball, another 2-2 on the up. So the base is all loaded up now. Rounder, left side.
Oh!
The throw to third.
Cut forward.
All because
And that sensational placement
two
paid
botched
off right here. Got deep into the count, but he didn't panic.
fielding
Came through in the clutch.
opportunities out here.
In the box now, takes strike one. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
Especially the Boston at short,
Second and
which
third,
should have
give it
been
away.
a
Out swinging.
double play.
There. Coming up next to the dish for Columbus, Alex Mooney. That one in there. That's strike one. A swing and a miss. Tied up here
No
early
ball,
in the ball
2
game.
strike. That's a ball.
Fouled off at the plate. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. The inning is over.
Got lucky that was only 2 runs there.
And 2 out. Stepping in, Gil Frost. RBI knocked the last time up, and now a chance to drive in another run.
Hey, clutch up right here. Clutch up.
Nope, outside.
Here it comes.
Ball 2.
Advantage to the hitter right now. He's got runners on and a friendly count, so he should be aggressive on this next pitch. He swings and fouls one off.
Ooh.
2-1 pitch. Inside corner at the knees, that's a strike. Good fastball placement. Traffic on the base paths, a run already in
That's
the
a good
scoring
placement.
position. Here in the top of the second. Just
3-2.
misses. What a take with 2 strikes.
Laser show right there.
Base hit and a run comes in. Throw in holds that trail runner at third.
We'll take
base.
it.
They're at the corners with 2 away. And now at the plate, Davison De Los Santos.
Davison De Los Santos.
Runner, yes, yes.
Takes the pitch, runner goes. Brings it in for
What a
the
catch.
out. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in, Drew Baker.
Drew Baker.
I mean, we still helped ourselves.
Pauly. And there's one
Got
down.
him.
Last inning, though. Still.
Now stepping to the plate for Columbus, Ronald Rosario.
Ball.
Rosario stands at 6 foot even, 23 years old, and he's a native of Venezuela. Next
That's
offering
ball
is
2.
upstairs. Close, but called a ball. On 3-0, most minor leaguers
You gotta
are
be
taking
kidding me.
all the way. We'll see if he can find the zone. Next pitch, in for a strike. 1 out and the base is empty. Swinging a drive deep left.
That shouldn't be. That should be off the wall.
Heads
To
up.
the warning track.
Okay.
Makes the catch. Swinging into the wind there, and it's tough to cut through it right now. That might have gotten out of here with calmer conditions. Halpin batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Recovering well after he had a rough first inning, and the manager can keep the bullpen idle a while longer. On a line for a base hit. A 2-out knock, and it keeps the inning alive.
Just as long as just base hits and we work out of these innings right now.
For the Clippers, Angel
Designated
Martinez
hitter,
reached on an runner on the move. Pitch inside.
He's out.
Throw to second, out. That ends the inning. As we go to the last of the third, and now the DH, Angel Martinez. In there at the knees. That one close, ruled a ball. That was really close around the knees, but he's handling
It's not
it
too
well
bad of a
now.
pitch.
Just has to adjust his sights. Next pitch, in for a strike.
Go inside with this one.
Swing and a miss.
Nice ball.
Strikeout. They get the leadoff batter here in the third. The batter now, Travis Bazzana. Strike on the outside.
Nope.
Not there.
That's a ball.
That's such a hard pitch to lay off of at the
Two
plate.
balls.
I think that's
Nice job to
still a
spin on
good
that
ball.
tempting slider down and in. Pops this
Stop,
one up,
get there.
foul on the left side. Ball settles under it. And two away now. Chase DeLauder digs in now. Struck out swinging the first time.
Nope. That's a ball.
Hmm.
Two down and nobody aboard.
It's not a bad ball. It's a good challenge ball. Work it back outside before we go up and in.
That
Ball two.
misses the zone. And it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground to third.
At least this time we made a play.
That's the third out. No runs, no hits, no errors. Man at first with one gone. Next up, the designated hitter, Gil Frost.
All right.
Nope.
I guess
Ball
the
one.
silver lining is that he hasn't
Ball
walked
one, no
anybody,
strikes.
but they are peppering him with their hitting. He needs to miss some more bats. And now
That's
2-0.
a ball.
Wow, we got 2
balls,
calls
no
there.
strikes.
Okay, the one that's actually a ball is a strike, and the 2 that are strikes are balls. Okay.
Fly
Oh,
ball
that was
left,
right there.
and there's 2 down. From yard waste to roadkill, there's no mess that blanks disposal.
I mean, the
service can
3
help you with. Call today
3
to
runs though,
best
we'll
team
take
for
it.
life. Back here in Columbus, Ohio, bottom of the 4th.
Well, I like the idea of a
Comes the 0-2
slider.
pitch.
Ah,
It's foul. The at-bat keeps going. I'm sure he wants that pitch back.
yeah, I'm gonna
Now
put
here's
the
the 0-2.
slider here.
That one to first. De Los Santos
Okay,
takes it to the bag alone.
it's not bad.
Retired in the
First
4th.
baseman, number 12.
CJ Capus now at the plate. Struck out swinging in the first AB.
Ball. That's down.
And that drops in for a strike. One pitch fouled away.
We can get him with this.
Tried to get
ball
a
two.
chase on a slider down and away. That
2-2,
backdoor
count.
breaking ball just missed, but it could have been called for a strike.
Count's full.
The batter knows he's got to swing if he comes with another one. Now the payoff pitch. And that's a walk.
Ah,
Ready.
Alex Mooney, the next to hit. Went down on strikes the first time through. He's clearly willing to swing at that pitch
0-1.
low in the zone. The pitcher has to notice that. If he does, he's got a bet. De Los Santos fires to second for
That's an
one.
out.
Double play, and
Hey.
that'll do it for the inning.
we'll take it.
Nothing doing. Bottom half of the 5th, and the Clippers batting.
The left fielder, Drew.
Clingstones moved from Pearl, Mississippi after the 2024 season. They'd been there 20 years as the Mississippi Braves. It's the 18th minor league team to be in Columbus, Georgia. Baker goes 5'11", 25 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2021.
Okay. Not the greatest pitch, but
Here's
it
the 0-2
works.
pitch. And he grounds it to the right side. Into the outfield, base hit. Runner aboard on the leadoff single.
Yeah.
And that one must feel a little extra special given his struggles over the last 10 games or so. Sometimes you don't need to hit it all that hard. Just put it in play and hope it finds a hole like it did on that grounder. And we'll see if his speed becomes a factor now that he's on first. Rosario takes a ball standing in for the second time. Next is downstairs. And another ball.
That's inside.
Next pitch in for a strike. Ground ball, right side. Into the outfield, base hit.
That's a rough bit.
And nobody out. Back-to-back singles. That one was right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. Help it. In the box again, takes a strike. Close, doesn't get the call. That one misses, and it's 2-2. Good eye there. Runners at first and second, and nobody out. Swings at the big.
That was a risky breaking ball outside. I like on the backside.
Would have gone to the heater on 3-2. Digging in next for the Clippers, Angel Martinez. Line drive, and there's a hit. Coming around third. Crosses the plate. It's an RBI single, and they've cut it to a 2-run deficit.
Now batting.
One away. Runners at the corners here. Coming up next to the dish for Columbus, Travis Bazzana. Breaking ball through there for a strike. That was a hanging slider, and he got a great look at it. Might be the most hittable pitch he'll get in this AB. Close one, but doesn't get the call. Some visible frustration.
You gotta be kidding me.
After he didn't get the call at the top.
We got that one though.
That's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Chase DeLauder. Late on that fastball. Challenge fastball to start the AB, and the batter clearly not ready for it. The pitcher shouldn't give him anything off speed in this spot. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fights that one off, will reset and do it again.
There it is. We worked out of that. That was
That ends the inning and limits.
that was rough.
We're in the bottom of the 6th, and the batter will be the short.
A lot of adversity in this game, but
First off,
we've battled
just
through.
misses. And now he's mouthing off to the umpire after not getting the call. You don't like to see this from a minor league pitcher. Gotta show more composure out there.
Why am I out here getting mad at the ump? I know he screwed us up a couple times, but still.
And it's strike 2. Great time to go to the slider. He was clearly sitting fastball, which made his swing just a hair too early. Now he's got to protect with 2 strikes. And that's a fair ball.
You gotta be kidding me.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, looks ready. On the mound now, Anthony Molina. Bases empty.
Yeah, I deserve that.
Frost getting ready to hit.
Oh, and 1.
Swing, ground ball out to short. Tolentino. 2 down.
Wow.
Gil Frost will hit next.
Let's go, Riley.
And a
Off the
curve
plate,
misses
ball 1.
outside.
All right, so our 4th start of the season. A little bit rough. We're gonna have, I think, 4 runs counted towards us, but
Far inside,
balls,
nearly
no
clipped the
strikes.
batter.
we can go 3 for 4 here. This will be a good day.
Let's go, Clippers!
3 balls, no
Runner
strikes.
at first, nobody out. Walks are never ideal for a pitcher, especially not late in a game. He's got to come after the hitter, and the hitter has to be ready to swing.
Nope.
That just
Ball
missed.
four.
Walked the batter on 4 pitches. And here's
We'll
the first
take it.
baseman, Davison De Los Santos. 4-pitch walk there. Good discipline by the batter, making
Hey, on
him
the
come
ropes.
into the
Drive him in.
strike
Let's
zone.
go. Here we go.
And that's a strikeout looking. And a strikeout, that's out number 1 here in the ninth. Here's the third baseman, Graham Pauley. On 0-1, the delivery.
There, nice rip, kid.
And a base hit right there. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Not in time. Safe at the plate. And they take a 3-run lead.
Now batting.
1
the
out
right
and
fielder,
2 on.
Jacob
Now it's the right fielder,
Marcy.
Jacob Marcy.
Runner,
Here's
runner.
the pitch. Both runners on the
2
move.
balls,
In the
2
dirt.
strikes.
And no throw. Both runners safe. And the runners
Okay.
will advance. Ground ball to short. Tolentino. And there's 2
Out.
away. So 2 on and 2 out. Now it's the second baseman, Cody Morissette. The 0-1. Ground ball to second base. And plenty of time
He's
to
out.
first.
Well, it's a 3-run game. Can we hold it at least? Looks like we'll be able to.
Cross put together a great game at the plate, but had some struggles on the mound. Just didn't really look right. Didn't seem to have his
In
command.
5 innings, 9 hits,
He can
4
take some
earned
comfort
runs.
From the way he was hitting in this one, you'll take performances like that every time.
I mean, it's still a good bit, so I'm fine with that.
Next is the designated hitter, Gil Frost. Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. More than an RBI per
Ball,
game
that's
over the
inside.
last 10. Runner at first,
Hey, no
1
one better.
away.
Need you right here.
Pop foul
Ooh.
out of play off to the right. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
I'm swinging at nothing there.
Miss, that's a K. Nice job behind the plate there. 2 outs, base is empty. Frost, first at bat was a strikeout.
Counts 1-0.
Doing such a good job of just sitting back on pitches and waiting.
Up the right field line, and it goes just foul. Here comes the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
We're here in the top half of the third. 2 down and nobody aboard. That one
Ball
misses.
3.
3 and 1. Back up the middle, he knocks it down. The throw
Got
is
him.
still in time, and they do get the third out of
I rolled it right at the pitcher.
Stepping
I
to the plate
feel
for Jacksonville.
it's a feels bad, man.
Now
First
batting,
and
the
third with
designated
nobody
hitter,
out. A
Gil
dangerous situation for the defense. Up the middle.
Yes, he didn't make that
That's a base
play.
hit. In from third is the tying run.
Let's
It's an RBI
go.
single. It's 1-1. Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back
They
up.
need you right
It's a
now.
nice,
Keep it
simple
going.
approach
Now
there.
batting,
Sent
the
that
first
one
baseman.
back.
The guy
to
at third's not too fast, so
This next at bat looms very large. In the air on the infield. Umpire signaling for the infield fly.
The batter, the
Go
left
ahead
fielder,
run on
Nathan
base. Coming up to the
Martorella.
dish for Jacksonville, Nathan Martorella.
Runner, runner,
Here's the
runner.
pitch. Runner goes.
Nope.
And
That's
they're all
inside.
loaded up.
Ball 4.
And I'm a bit surprised he went to the off speed there. If it's a
Hey, get
fastball,
your
less of a
pitch. No
chance of
better right
walking
now.
it. Heriberto Hernandez
Daniel.
digs in now. Another full count pitch. Ground ball to the right side. Base hit. 1 run is in. Fires to the plate. It's offline. and
let's go.
And they lead by 2 now. We're in the top of the 8th.
For
Now,
Jacksonville,
Gil
the designated
Frost.
hitter, Gil Frost.
Get on base.
Ball one.
Garrett goes 6'5". He uses a slider.
Wow, here's Amir
and
Garrett.
he works in a two-seamer. It's
I don't like
clear
that.
He's trying to own
I got
the
one ball,
inside
one
part of
strike.
the plate with 2 straight fastballs inside. We'll see if he goes away or comes back inside.
Ball.
Just don't like that pitch.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Baker.
It was early.
1 up, 1 down. Bases loaded with 1 away. Gil.
Come on.
The next to hit.
Yeah.
Pitcher blew that
What a
by the
four
back of the
seam.
plate,
Oh,
and
one's the
I'm
count.
sure he's smiling after that. If the hitter's laying low, though, it could get interesting later in the AB.
Ball one.
Rolls away a little bit. No action on the bases. The count even at 1. And the 1-1. In the air to left center. This one pretty far back. Makes the
He'll
grab.
score a run.
Runners tag up from second and third. He's in to score on the sac fly. And they're
That's a
up by
productive out. So
I'm sure he's not thrilled about letting in a run, but he'll take the sac fly over a hit with the bases loaded in a high leverage spot. Now we'll see if he can escape without further damage.
even though our batting average is only 235, we're actually batting in big positions. We're actually
Now at the plate,
driving in runs
first and
more
second,
often than
no
not,
doubt.
which
You know this team
is a good bit, but the batting average is not the greatest.
Check swing. Did the bat break the plane? Yes, it's a strike.
0-1.
Yeah, that's not a good one.
Swings through that high
That's another one that I'm kind of laying back on.
Every batter is dreading getting jammed on a high 90s fastball like that one.
One
Way
ball,
outside.
2 strikes.
Ball 1.
Two the count.
This one's in the dirt. No action on the bases, though. Sit him down. Next
I
offering,
got 3
this
and
is
2.
way outside.
Sit him down.
Oh, that's foul.
Foul ball.
Punch him out.
Fly ball to right.
Ah,
On the move. Brings it in for the out. Runner tags at second. Moves up 90 feet. Runners
it's
at
still a
the
productive
corner.
out, but
One away.
still, in my eyes, it's not.
Digging in, it's
We
the
still got 2
strikeout
runs there, though.
Baker. Here's a grounder up the middle. Frost. Fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
Batting second.
So 2 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Gil Frost. Didn't do a good enough job of timing up the
0-1's
pitcher's
the count.
fastball, judging by that swing. Slider clips the
Wow.
Love
That is a
outdoor slider.
perfect slider against me, man.
Cheat the hands to not get
What
hit by
a-
an inside fastball, and that draws the swing off.
What a slider.
2 outs, base is empty. Ground ball up the middle, and it
I'm gonna
finds its
beat
way
it out.
through for a hit.
It's still productive.
It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job. There goes the runner.
Ball.
Pitch misses. Throw to
Got it.
second and out.
I'm still
And
not fast enough.
Bottom half of the second.
Leading off.
And now, Chase
The
DeLauder.
right fielder. Chase. DeLauder.
Out to short. Frost. 1 out. And Now the shortstop, Gil Frost. 1 for 2.
Ball.
Come on, Ryan. You got that
Line,
one.
and that's a
Let's go.
lead runners around second. The throw in. And he's out.
Got
Cut
him.
down, and that ends the inning. Well, it was a bang. Next up for the jumbo.
You're
shrimp,
killing me,
Gil
guys.
Frost. Nobody out. Runner at second base. Big opportunity for the offense. Grounder to the left side.
I chopped it.
There's one
He's
down.
out.
Still 2 for 4.
Now it's the short.
We're gonna have one more shot. Okay.
Aye.
2 down
On
and
one.
nobody aboard. And we're in the
I think
top
I
of
just
the
missed that with the PCI.
Go back to Jacksonville.
8th. That's
Nope,
off the mark.
outside.
And the count even 1-1.
Two, one.
Let's go, Clippers.
Sharp.
There we go. Good solid contact.
And that keeps the inning alive. Digging in for the jumbo shrimp, Davison De Los Santos. Pint picks to first,
He's
dives
good.
back in safely.
Runner.
Runner on the go, pitches in for a strike. Go to second,
He's in
and
there,
he's
he's
safe.
safe.
Runner at second, 2 down.
Nice rip, big
Base
dog.
hit right field. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Throw off
He's
line,
safe.
runner scores. And they're pulling away, up by 7 now. He has more games like this. A promotion will probably.
All right, that was a good bit of ball playing there. 16 RBIs right now.
Stepping to the plate for Jacksonville, Gil Frost. 3 hits last night, a big factor in getting that win.
Hey, drive him in. No one better right here.
1-0.
Turned on, but foul wide of third.
We're early on that. It's a good pitch, but I'm just early.
Come on, Clippers.
Here comes the 1-1. Foul ball there.
Very early. Jesus.
Strike him out.
This pitch
Ball 2.
misses, and the count's even at 2.
Punch him out.
High in the air, out to right,
Right at him.
and now 2 down.
It's a good arm on right. We got him.
We move on to the 3rd inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Gil Frost.
Oh, 1 for Gil.
That's a little bit closer to green, but PCI's off now.
Pop up,
Ah.
Gil on the right side. Tries to make the
Oh.
play, but it's foul.
I was gonna make that play.
And
Ball, that's
that's
outside.
outside. Out to short. Fox.
I don't know what the third baseman's doing,
One away.
but I love the effort there.
Runner at first with 1 gone.
Damn.
Here's the shortstop
Columbus
at
is
the
beating
plate,
us.
Jake Fox.
Come on, Jake.
On the ground, 2 ball. Flips it behind his back.
Out.
There's one.
He's there.
Oh, we didn't get the
Great
second.
effort there. So digging in,
Now
Gil
batting.
Frost.
Shortstop, Gil Frost.
Come on, Clippers. Let's go.
Swing lifted to left
A little
field.
bit early.
And that'll do it. Bases are empty with 2 away. Next
Okay, 4-4.
rounder to short.
One.
Frost. Tosses to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. And now the shortstop, Gil Frost.
Oh, let's get on base.
Aye. 0-1.
Fouled off. He was late.
Great sinker.
1 out and the base is empty.
Gotta protect. That's a good sinker right on the edge.
Drifts towards it. And there's 2 away. Bottom of the 8th. And here at the plate, Yordis Valdez. Hit hard, should be extra bases. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position. Gil Frost now at the
Hey, get
plate.
your pitch. No one better up there.
Now batting. The short.
All right, let's be smart.
Swing and a
That has some launch on it, but I don't think it's enough.
hauls it in for the out.
I need more power on that.
Two outs, runner on first base. And now the first baseman, Davison De Los Santos. Slide to center, and that ought to do it. The catch is made to end it. Might be time to get in an extra session or 2 in the batting cage. He can do much.
Maybe he's not wrong.
So 2 down. Next up for the Jumbo Shrimp, Gil Frost. This one popped up in foul ground.
I'm late on that.
Side. And that's that.
I'm not late on that. That is absolute wrecked.
Top of the 4th inning with the Jumbo Shrimp at the dish.
Designated hitter.
Frost. 0 for 1. To the right side. Martinez. And one gone as they make the play.
Now batting.
Coming up to the dish for Jacksonville, Gil
The
Frost.
designated hitter. Frost.
Let's get on base.
Clutch up. Drive him in right now.
I don't like that.
Nice rip, kid.
And a base hit.
That should score that run.
Headed for third. Coming to the plate. Comes in to score.
Yeah, I'm not going for 3. Are you crazy?
Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the 2-bagger. That one might as well have been placed on a tee, right down the middle.
Runner,
A
runner,
hidden-
runner!
Runner takes off for third, in the dirt. Oh, safe.
We'll take it.
Hey, clutch up right here.
1-2 offering. Swings
up, Paul.
and
Get up,
flares
Paul.
it. It
Let's
falls.
go.
The tying run is in to score from third. It's an RBI single. It's 2-2. So 2 down. Digging in.
Just
for the Jumbo
grinding
Shrimp.
this out right now.
Swing and a foul.
I need to not check that, and I need to actually swing through it. I checked that swing.
0-1 now.
I got a ball, 1 strike. Ball in.
And
Ball
the
3.
slider just misses. That's great
3 balls,
discipline at the
1
dish.
strike.
He fell behind 0-1, then didn't overextend or get greedy. Now he's got a favorable count on 3-1.
I chopped it because it was in on the
Over
hands.
to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. 2 away here, nobody
Can't
on.
be mad about that.
Now, Jacob Marcy.
Hey, you got it.
Line
Nice job.
drive, base hit.
All right, tying run is on
Tying run is
first.
aboard.
Will it matter?
So up next, Cody Morissette.
Let's go, Trevor.
And the 2-2. Ground ball, this one should do it.
It
Tolentino
won't. It's short.
on to first. Ball game.
Still, so series we
Shows just why
we're
he's a
leading.
key contributor for them. Gil Frost, the star of the show, getting ready to showcase his.
All right, this might be I think this is
So 2
our
down.
other
And now the
pitching
DH,
day.
Gil Frost, tearing it up at the plate recently. 7 hits so far in the series.
Hey, nice rip, kid.
And a base
Attaboy.
hit.
We'll take that.
Davison De Los Santos will hit next.
Runner.
Runner on the go. In the dirt.
He's
Hit
dead.
at second. He easily steals the bat. This is a classic steal situation with 2 outs. If you get thrown out, the batter will just lead off the next inning. But because they got the steal, runner going again, liner to left. And that's the end of the inning. Welcome back. Towing the slab in today's game, Gil Frost.
All right, we start off with a boss challenge here.
You can tell that his teammates are amped up seeing him go out there to the mound. He's such a talented pitcher, and that gives them a lot of confidence that they can come away with a win in this one. If he's on top of his game today, we could be in for
0-1
something
for count.
special. P.D. Halpin leading things off and takes a strike. There's a
Hey!
strike.
0-2.
Go back door.
Down in the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it, on to first.
Got
in
him.
time, 1 away on the strikeout.
Let's
Efficient
go.
work on the mound there. Now stepping to the plate for Columbus, Angel Martinez. On fire at the dish lately, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Hey!
1 out and the base is empty. Now here's the 0-2.
Outside corner.
That one
That's a
missed.
ball.
What a take with 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
I'll say so. That's a great take.
Swing and a
That's
miss for the strikeout.
a good
High
pitch.
cheese for strike 3.
We'll take it.
The second baseman, Travis Bazzana.
Hey! 0-1.
And that one fouled off.
See if we can get him with us. Got
On a
him.
splitter that bounced. High throw to first, can't reach it. He turns and heads for second. Chance at a 3-bagger.
And we'll talk about it.
And that AB ends in a strikeout. Might want to try and
Batting
battle a
fourth,
bit more.
the right fielder, Chase DeLauder.
2 outs, man at third. And now the right fielder, Chase DeLauder. And you'd have to think that a breakthrough might be coming here.
If that leads to a run, I'm gonna be
No
angry.
score yet, but a runner
It
at
won't
third
be
with 2
attached to
outs.
me, but still.
Nope.
You'll be kidding me.
On the
1-1-1.
ground at third. And it stays fair. And they're out in front with
Relay
a 1-0
three.
lead.
Relay 3.
Really trusted his hands and let the ball travel on that pitch and allowed him to go the other way for the hit. And it's second here with 2 away. Next to hit for the Clippers,
0-1
Milan
for count.
Tolentino. He swings and fouls one off. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss.
Get me out of this inning.
Nice job controlling the damage out there. 1 run, 1. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
Digging in
up
next
for
for the Clippers,
the first
CJ
baseman.
Capis.
DJ Capis.
Nope.
Capis stands at 6 foot.
Jesus,
number 6
Blue.
hitter in today's lineup, and he was a third-round pick in 2023. Pops it up, foul on the left
Ball,
side.
ball.
You can get there. He's got it.
Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Coming up next to the dish for Columbus, Alex Mooney. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
Ball one.
And we're just getting absolutely
That's a ball.
no calls with this guy today.
1-1-1.
Swinging a tapper. Out number 2.
He's out.
Batting eight, the left
Now
fielder.
at the dish, Drew Baker. Had the day off yesterday. And he grounds this back up the middle. Loves it on the dive. And that is a
Okay.
great play for the out. 2 outs and a runner
Now
at
batting,
first.
the designated
Next up, the
hitter,
designated
Gil
hitter, Gil Frost. Had an RBI yesterday, one of the 2
Hey, your
runs they
turn.
scored.
Nobody
in the game.
better.
Hey.
He must have been sitting on something off speed.
0-1.
Late swing, fouled off.
Strike him out.
0-2, rocks and fires.
Ball.
I knew it. Off speed away or down.
0-2.
strikes.
Those big looping curves are very tempting. 1-2 now.
Ball two.
Great job to lay off those pitches down and work the count even at 2-2. That's good discipline. The 2-2. And there's
3 and
ball.
2.
The runner will be going here on 3-2, but the hitter has to stay focused on the pitch and not get distracted. And ball 4.
Ball 4.
Doable.
Take your base.
I'll take it.
And next, the cleanup hitter, Davison De Los Santos. Here it
Runner,
comes.
he's going,
There goes
he's
the
going.
runner. Next one's popped in the air into right. And that's the end of the inning. Ready to go for the
Leading
last
up
half of the
for
inning.
the
Here's the
Clippers,
catcher,
the
Zach
catcher,
Morgan.
Zach Morgan.
Close,
Ball one.
but ruled a ball. That was well
Ball one, no
spotted, but he
strike.
couldn't get the call from the plate umpire. But he's handling it well, and he might get that call later. One pitch now. To the left side, but it is well fouled. And 1-2. Struck out.
Thank you.
Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Thanks, Blue,
Here's
for
the
giving
center
me that.
fielder, Petey Halpin. 0 for 1 so far. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single.
It's hard contact, but it's down.
Now stepping to the plate for Columbus, Angel Martinez. 0 for 1, struck out swinging last time.
One.
Nice grab. And now a spinning
He's
throw to
out.
first. On the
Okay.
play. Nice play. Now it's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. 1 of 4 with a double in yesterday's game.
Oh, now he's
Seems
giving
like
me
that
to
was
it.
just a good bit of framing right there. Stole a strike. Foul ball there. 2 outs and a runner in scoring position. Pitch
Ball.
misses there. Ball 1.
Trying to get him to chase that. Got him.
Swings and misses. Chase the fastball up
Let's
the
go.
ladder for strike 3. Welcome back. The
Leading
Clippers
up
at the
for
dish
the
in the
Clippers,
bottom of the 4th.
The right fielder,
The issue is, though, is
Connor.
the offense right now is not helping me.
Strike 1. That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that. Swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Let's go, Chase.
Go inside.
Round ball, right
Foul.
side, and that's just foul. That one close.
Oh my
Ball.
God, Blue.
Struck out swinging.
Good thing he chased
Picks
that,
up
but
the
still.
second strikeout of the ball game.
Blue,
And
you're
the batter
killing
will be the
me.
Shortstop, Milan Tolentino. Struck out on just 3 pitches the last time up. This one in the air to right. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. 2 down. And here's the first baseman, CJ Capis. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
That was a little dangerous there, Dark.
Here's a pop-up.
Got it.
Settles under
That's
this
me. That's me.
Okay, you got it.
And that'll wrap this inning up. So they make short. Bottom half of the 5th,
Leading
and
up
the
for
Clippers
the
batting.
Clippers, the third baseman,
We were pitching well.
Mooney.
Just off the outside edge. Get yourself some Columbus-style pizza at the concession stands here, fans. Super thin crust, edge-to-edge toppings, delicious. Outside the park, there's a great spot in Bexley. One and two, here's the pitch.
Can get him with this.
Goes down
Good ball.
for the strikeout. And the leadoff hitter set down in the 5th. Next to hit for the Clippers, Drew Baker. Grounded out the first time up. Baker goes 5'11",
0-1's the count.
25 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2021. Drops it down the third baseline.
It's foul.
And that goes foul. 1 out and the base is empty. Got the batter swinging. 2 quick outs here in the bottom half of the 5th inning.
We've
Digging
kind of
in next
adjusted
for the
in.
Clippers, Zach Morgan caught looking the first time up.
Aye.
The issue is still that error we had by the catcher.
Swinging a high fly ball.
That should be
Sailed
caught.
towards left center field. Pretty deep. Snags it on the warning track. All set for the start of this inning. And now it's going to be Gil Frost.
Get on base.
Go back to Jacksonville.
Late swing.
I think we are going back to Jacksonville after this game, lady. It's not a good
0-1
swing.
offering. Late on that fastball. Just can't catch
No
up
balls,
to the
2
heat.
strikes.
No, I didn't even think about swinging again. Wow.
Ball 1.
It looked like a slider to me, and I don't know, it just doesn't register. Wow.
Got the hitter
And
swinging
I missed
for a
that.
strikeout.
I missed that slider.
Retired in the 6th. Home half of the 6th, and now the center fielder, Petey Halpin. Strong start to the season, putting up some impressive slugging numbers so far. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Here's a pop-up.
Did we caught?
I got it.
In
I go.
position.
We close.
Makes
And he
the
got it.
catch up against the wall in foul territory.
The batter, number
Those
1,
high fastballs in the
designated
zone look
hitter,
so tempting, but it's hard for hitters to get on plane with them.
Martinez.
That one pushed to the left and foul.
I'm gonna try this backdoor slider.
Ball.
That didn't come across enough.
On the ground to the left. Knocks it down. No throw. In safely,
Don't
and now
take me
there's
out,
one
coach.
first. One gone and a
Thank
runner
you.
on first. Here's the second baseman, Travis Bazzani. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Struck out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Goodbye.
Now a chance for Chase DeLauder. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first.
Nope. That's a ball.
Getting
What's up?
deep into this one, and they haven't had an answer for what he's been doing on the mound. He's really.
I mean, I did. It's called an error at first.
That ends the inning. So no runs here. Bottom of the seventh. Now it's the shortstop, Milan Tolentino.
I mean, we're still in here in the seventh, and we're still not. Whoops.
Ball. Yeah. 1-1.
Popped up.
Me, me.
And there's one down. So digging in.
We've given up a hit, right? Yeah, we've given up
CJ
3.
Davis.
Yeah, so I'm not sure why we're still in the game.
Now a high fly ball
Bullpen
to
issues,
center.
maybe, for us?
Moving under this one. And there are 2 outs.
I think it's just because we're still going
And
strong,
now
maybe.
Alex Mooney. 0-1.
0-1.
In the air, out towards right center.
I got it.
Hernandez slides to the left. Brings it in for the 3rd out. So no runs. No runner at first. Next is the
Hey, right,
designated
guys.
hitter.
All right, come on.
Frost. 1 for
Get on
2.
base here.
Fell back our way, and that's out of play.
Come on, Joel.
Come on, let's get the ground ball.
Here we go, Clippers.
And they say he went.
0-2 is the count.
Strike him out.
I don't know about that.
Sit him down.
Ground ball right side. Could be 2. Off balance feed.
Nope.
There's 1.
We're not going to get 2.
Safe. 1 away and a runner at first. And now the
Clutch
first
up
base
for us, kid. Here we go.
pickoff throw. Dives back in safe.
Let's go, Joel.
Another move to first, and they're keeping the runner close.
Get the double play.
Here
Runner,
comes the
runner,
0-1.
runner.
Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. Whoa,
0-2.
safe. And now the tying run is into scoring position. The Jumbo Shrimp with the go-ahead run in the batter's box.
Oh, sit him down.
Soft contact in the air. Throw to first in time.
Damn.
Nathan Martorella getting ready to hit.
Let's go, Joel. Runner!
And the runner takes off for third. Popped up left side. And that retires the side. No runs. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth. Xavier.
Wow. Just not able to do anything. It's going to be that error.
That's a chance and keep it close. No mistake pitches. There's one.
He's out.
Not in time at first. It's a
It's going to be that error. Literally the catcher's error that ends up allowing this to happen.
runner at second base. Liam Hicks.
I shouldn't take the loss here. I think the person who needs to take the loss is the catcher.
And that ends
The catcher needs to take the loss
run left stranded at second base.
because that loss is as an asterisk near it.
One unearned run in 7 innings and had double-digit strikeouts. I liked a lot of what we saw from him in this one. He put them in a position to win.
That's rough, man. That is rough. $54. Pitching cuts and durability. Actually like that. All right, let's spend these points and then we'll call it a day. All right, we're at 65. All right, that makes me up to a 69. So it goes up to a 65 to a 68. Okay, that's actually a good movement. Because what am I at shortstop with the team? I mean, it's Xavier Edwards there. Who's a B? He could play second or third. Which second is probably best? Yeah, because we can't really edit ourselves to play anywhere else. Who did we get for that pick? Roster history. Hold on, I think I'm on the wrong team. Okay. So they took Omar Cannon the second round. We're not Alpin here. Okay. Here's the first round pick from last year. Okay, that's actually a really good pick. At center. Or center. At catcher. That is a good pick. Wait, they had 2 in the first round? And they picked 2 cut. Oh my god. Why you do this? It 2 in the first round. That hurts. All right, so that's gonna do it for me in this episode. I think I'm gonna eventually get my MLB the Show one going, and that's like a jump around. There'll be more of it. Won't be like obviously like before. It's kind of just jumping around, talking about the team, talking about the league, and how we're doing, and that sort of thing. We'll experiment a little bit this season. We'll have some fun. So we'll do our own type of not Diamond Dynasty, but our own type of not Road to the Show. What is it? The one that the new mode that's in there. I'm trying to think what it is, and I can't remember what it is off the top of my head. So I'm gonna save this, and I'm gonna make sure I know which one I'm talking about. March to October And we might actually do a March to October with the Cubs. I think that would be fun as well. So thanks for hanging out. Go ahead and leave a like below, comment, and subscribe. I will see you guys in the next episode. I'm really having a lot of fun with this. I'll see you guys later.